I remember when I lost my mind.
My parents met in Arlington, Texas. They met at a church called Pantego Bible Church. They dated for about 18 months before they got married. I was born on March 2nd, 1999. I was a pretty cool kid, and I threw up peace signs right away. I slept in the hospital for a few days because I had to get my stomach pumped right when I was born. I came out to be 7 pounds and 2 ounces, which is a pretty average baby size, and I am okay with that. In my early life, I lived in Arlington, Texas. I lived there for about 3 years, and I didn't start preschool yet, so I was just chilling while my family did all the hard work.
Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy.
In 2002, work for my dad took my family to Chandler, Arizona, and that's where I started school. I went to kindergarten and preschool at Grace Community Church, where my dad was the senior pastor.
Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. If there's no coincidence, I've come, and I can die when I'm done. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy.
In 2008, work took my family again to Peoria, Arizona. This is where I grew up and made a lot of childhood friends. I took karate, and we often took vacations up north to the snow. I attended Vistancia Elementary, which was a K through 8th grade school. I was a member of the steel drums band, the Iron Pans. We made it on the local news a few times, and it was a very fun experience in my life to play that instrument. I also played the trumpet, and I picked up guitar around this age. In 2013, my family and I moved back to Chandler, Arizona because of my dad's job. This is where I started attending Perry High School as a freshman. It was an interesting experience having to make all new friends since I had just left behind all of my old ones from Peoria. Our family often took trips to exotic places because my mom is a flight attendant and we get the trips for free, so we figured why not. We went to Germany my freshman year, and that was a really cool experience for me. I really enjoyed the rich cultural history of the place and all of the neat castles.
To
School was going good enough by this point, and I had made plenty of friends. This is another trip my family took to Belize, where we went and saw Mayan castles. By the way, this is what a cashew looks like, and that's where they come from. Yeah, I know, weird. Our families often did Christmas with our grandparents, just the ones on my mom's side, because my dad's parents live in Florida, and that would be hard getting them out here every year. Oftentimes, after Christmas, our families would take trips up north to go play in the snow. I was also in a band for a short time, about 2 months, and it was an interesting experience to get gigs and play in front of different people.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed.
People often say that my dad and I look exactly alike. In fact, some call me Mini-Me because of the resemblance, but frankly, I don't see it.
Where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, boys are back in town, boys are back in town.
Later that year, I went to my junior prom with my girlfriend at the time, Abigail Malloy, and she couldn't figure out how to put on the corsage, so here's a picture of her dad doing it for her.
When I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over
There's a lot of things that I could say about senior year, but one of them is that it was one of the best experiences of my life. This is by far my favorite year of high school, and I definitely had the most fun doing it. And I would love to do it again. Just kidding, I don't plan on failing this assignment, so I don't think I'll be back here anytime soon. This picture is the result of a lost bet. I had to go around California for about 2 days wearing this stupid outfit with my friends, and they just rubbed it in my face and loved to do it. This picture is just my face through a kaleidoscope. Pretty cool, right?
Guess who's back in town? You spread the word around.
February of last year, I got my 1973 Mustang painted, and boy does it look good. Spring break 2017. That's a time I'll never forget. Actually, I don't remember that much of it anyway.
The drink will flow and blood will spill.
My friends and I had a house right on the beach for 3 days straight, and it was a blast.
The nights are getting warmer, it won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. The 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 boys are back in town. Spread the word around. The boys are back in town. The boys are
What the future has in store for me? All I can say for now is that I'm gonna be an F-35 mechanic in the Air Force for 8 years. I've already signed my contract, and that's how long I'll be doing it. But I plan on becoming an officer later and being a pilot in the F-35, which would be the aircraft I'd be working on anyway, so it'd be neat to do that. There's a lot of work for me to do on the road ahead, considering the F-35 is a $95 million aircraft and it would require a lot of trust from the Air Force to let me fly one. So that's what I plan on doing.
the boys boys are back in town again.
After 20 years of military service, I plan on retiring from the Air Force for that sweet military pension. And then I plan on flying for FedEx as a cargo pilot because they make a lot of money. So where the future will take me, I can't say for sure, but at least I have a pretty good idea.